Yo my people, welcome back to the channel, and today we have another FC26 video. So how it's going to be, I'm going to spin the wheel, and as you can see with the teams, we are going from the updated teams with the championships, or the championship teams at Hull City, Coventry and Ipswich. I've added them into the list and taken out Burnley, Wolves and West Ham. So yeah, whatever team we land on, that's the team we're going to be using. Later on in the video, you're going to see another spin the wheel of forfeits. Well, there might be some forfeits. There might be things that benefit me. So, for example, one of them could be sell your first team keeper. If I land on it, I have to do it. Or one of them could be buy a player who you really need. Every month that goes by, I spin the wheel. And when it comes to the transfer windows, I can't sign anyone because it is based off the spin the wheel. So if I spin the wheel in January, for example, and I don't know, it says sell your front three players, I have to sell them and I can't sign anyone else. But yeah, with that being said, let's spin the wheel. You know what? I don't really mind who I get, if I'm being honest. I'll take it. Arsenal. So, we are going with Arsenal. So, the way we're going to do it also is we're going to do it, we're going to spin the wheel at the start of every month. Just so we've got a whole month to do or reach that objective or get used to playing that sort of style. But yeah, so the 1st of July, 1st of August, September, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. So, with that being said, let's do the first spin the wheel. So, obviously, we're at the start of the season. So, let's get the first spin underway. Hopefully, it's not nothing too bad right at the beginning. Bring all loanies back. I don't think I've got anyone out on loan, so this first month might just be a breeze, if I'm being honest. So going through, I don't think Arsenal have anyone out on loan. No. So we have no one out on loan. So this first month is going to be a walk in the park. So going through, obviously we haven't even started pre-season yet, so I thought I won't show until the start of pre-season. But we have a budget malfunction. A banking issue has blocked access to 105 million of your transfer budget, temporarily reducing it to from 205 million to 100 million. The club is working tirelessly with their bank to resolve these issues and will update you when the situation. It's a good job that I ain't trying to sign players at the moment. Oh no. So, we have three choices for pre-season. Obviously, we're going to go for the American Challenge Cup because it offers the most money if we win. But we could be potentially versing the likes of Juventus, AC Milan, Napoli, RB Leipzig. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. We have come to our first pre-season game against Athletic Bilbao. This is how we are currently looking with the lineup. So, with that being said, let's go see if we can get a win. A comfortable 1-0 win on the 86th minute. I'd like it a little bit earlier, if I'm being honest, but a win is a win. So, in our second match in pre-season, we come up against Real Betis. We should win. We look the stronger side on paper. Let's see if we get the win. A comfortable 2-0 win with Eze getting a brace on the 18th minute and the 52nd minute. So in our final match of pre-season, we sit at the top of the table against RB Leipzig, who I'm pretty sure sit 8th. If we win this, we win pre-season, which would be a fantastic start to our season. But as always, let's see if we get this win. We've drawn 2-2 to RB Leipzig with Saka scoring on the 26th minute and the 70th. I just want to apologize quickly because I didn't realize that the RB Leipzig match was on the first, so that could have potentially played a big part in how we played. But it's the 2nd of August. I won't slip up again, guys. Let's go see what the will wants next, I guess. It is the 2nd of August. Yeah, time for our second spin already. Hopefully, I don't get anything horrendous. Oh, I don't need a new keeper. I'm just gonna have to buy a new keeper then, isn't it? I don't need one. Yeah, it is what it is. So, whilst we wait for our keeper to accept or decline, because they've stalled my offer. Um, so yes, I'm sticking to the rules. Don't worry. I'm just waiting for them to counter my offer. But in the meantime, we have the Community Shield against Man City. Can we secure another win? Unfortunately, even though we had more possession don't win a game, and Haaland got a red. We lost to a 10-man Man City. Oh no. But Foden scored in the 36th minute, and Rodrigo scored in the 84th minute. So we need a new keeper, apparently. Um, we've got Raya in goal. Don't really need another keeper. And the keeper we have brought in, who just about fits through the doors, is one and only Big Mac Penders from Chelsea. Stands at 6'7", 94 potential. And yeah, with David Raya being 30, he probably still could get the main spot. But with things in the spinner wheel such as full squad rotations, all transfers must be accepted, sell and loan who I want. Hopefully, Mike Penders gets some sort of action. So the way I'm gonna start doing it for this video is if it's like buy a new keeper or I don't know, um, sell all academy players. If it doesn't really have an impact massively on how you play, for example, like releasing our best centre back or benching your whole starting 11 for a month or whole starting team for sale, things like that. If it doesn't make a big impact to us, I'm just going to skip to the end of the month. But in August, our last two matches, we both won 3-0 back to back. But we are at the start of September. Let's spin the wheel. So we are spinning the wheel for the third time in this video. Hopefully we get something decent. So bring all loanies back, but my question is, do we respin it? Because as you know, we have no loanies, or do we keep it there and hey, it's a nice and easy month. If I'm being honest, I think we can do whatever it lands on. It lands on. If I don't have any loanies, tough shit. But obviously, if you guys think that I should respin it in the future, if I do another video like this, please let me know your thoughts. Because obviously this is my first time doing a video like this, so yeah. On with the video. As you know, for the September month, we've got Bring All Loanies back. So again, I sim the whole month because it doesn't affect how we play. But we're on the 1st of October. But before we spin the wheel, I just want to show you how the month went. So we've got a 2-1 win at Villa. We drew in our first Champions League game, then won 3-1 at Chelsea, won 4-1 against Blackburn in the Cup, drew 2-2 to Coventry, and then beat AS Monaco 3-1 in the Champions League. And this is how our month of October lines up. We've got Leeds away, Newcastle at home, Everton away, Brighton at home, we've got Bayern Leverkusen at home, and we've got Brentford away in the Cup. But let's go spin the wheel. For the fourth time, please. Are we gonna get something decent that actually can make the video worth watching? Oh my god, I've got to buy a new keeper. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up with like 15 keepers. Genuinely gonna end up with 15 keepers. Oh my god. So we have to buy another keeper. I don't even know what keeper to buy. You know, I'm not gonna this time. I'm not gonna go big and splash the money. I'm gonna buy a random shit keeper because otherwise, it's just long. As we wait for our next keeper to get back to us, yeah, I'm just gonna show you how the results go match by match until our new keeper agrees to join. So let's get on with it. 3-2 win with Marino, Gyökeres and Eze all scoring. So we are yet to hear back whether we have signed our next keeper. So same as always, let's see if we win. And a comfortable 2-1 win. We was 1-0 down with Elanga scoring first on the 21st minute, but then Odegaard came through with the brace on the 32nd minute and on the 82nd minute. So, still no hear back, but let's get on with the match. We are up against Bayern Leverkusen in the Champions League. So yeah, let's get on with it. Eze on the 52nd minute has scored, and Calafiori on the 88th minute has scored to get Arsenal a 2-1 win over Bayern Leverkusen. So we are at the top of the table and we are facing Everton. Can we secure another win? And it's a comfortable win with Rice scoring, then Saka, and then Eze. Why is Gabriel getting a red card? If we're 2-0 up, you shouldn't be snapping people. Fucking hell. But yeah, 3-1 win, easy win. But jeez, he didn't need to get a red card. So going into the EFL Cup against Brentford, we've had to make one change, unfortunately, bringing in Kiwior for Gabriel, because as you know, Gabriel decided to get a red card last game. But yeah, we should still win. We looked a stronger side on paper, and we just win on penalties with Eze missing a penalty. So, with Gabriel being back, the goalkeeper's team decided to reject my offer, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, but no harm in waiting. Comfortable, easy 3-1 win. Could have been 4, but I'm guessing Gyökeres was offside. But Gyökeres scored 2 and Eze scored 1. So, with it coming to the 1st of November, obviously we still need to buy a keeper. But yeah, let's spin that wheel again. So I'm spinning the wheel. Hopefully I don't get something I've already got. Ooh. All transfers. Oh fuck. That's meant to say all transfers made must accept. So if any team comes in but wants to buy Declan Rice, for example, I have to say yes. Oh no! By the way, that's just for the month. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to play this month and go game to game, just so you guys can see all the transfers. If we have to accept all transfers this month, it could have been worse. It could have been a full squad rotation for the whole month. We're at the top of the table. We're doing quite well in the Champions League table. So it's not really something I want to be experimenting with at the moment. So I've got off, if no transfers come in, I've got off very lucky on this one. So the new keeper we have brought in is Guillermo Ochoa, the Mexican savior, who seems to only appear at World Cups. Originally, I was trying to go for this Chinese man, but he kept rejecting my offer, so I was like, fuck you, whatever. But then I'm doing a little bit of searching, and I come across him on a free agent. Cool, that's a bargain if I ever knew one. Yeah, I tried going for this guy, Sui Weji, but yeah, fuck him. So we have made our previous month's spinnable happen. I just really, really hope that we get no transfers this month. So still no transfers have been made, and we come up against a Villarreal squad in the Champions League. Can we get the win? A comfortable 2-0 win with Eze getting a brace again. Ever since I put him out on that left wing, he has been one of our key dominant players so far this season. Honestly, like, I can't fault him, honestly. So we come up against Liverpool, who sit currently third in the table. We sit first. But is that going to be enough to push us even further into the lead, as Liverpool have a very strong squad? And a comfortable 1-0 win on the 24th minute with Eze getting once again another goal. So still no transfers made. We come up against a 12th place Nottingham Forest. Can we secure another win? Oh, easy 3-0 win with Gyökeres scoring, Saka getting a brace on the 71st minute and then the 81st. Again, Gyökeres potentially offside or missed penalty, but hey, a win is a win. So, going into the Champions League once again, we are away at Bayern Munich. If I'm being honest, I see a draw here because Bayern Munich have a fucking solid team. But let's get on with it. Ooh! 2-0 win! Eze and Saliba getting 2 goals to push us even further forward. So we are away against 8th place Fulham. Again, I expect to win here, but expect the unexpected. A 2-1 win with Zubimendi and Eze grabbing both goals. So we have reached December 1st. We're still at the top of the table. Luckily in November we had no transfers, but let's go back to spinning that wheel. So we are spinning the wheel for the 6th time, and what do we get? Ooh, sell all academy players. Right, so I've got like 1 or 2 players in it that I wanted to develop as well. Hey, here's what it is. It says sell. Should I just not release them? Yeah, fuck it, I'll just release it. I'll change that now to sell/release. I'm guessing what that meant was if like I had academy players that I'd already brought up, I'm guessing. This is painful, man, because my academy weren't even that bad. all of our youth academy players being sold or released, whatever you want to call it, let's see how we go through this month. January 1st, let's go see how the month of December played out for us. So we won 3-2 against Palace, 4-1 against Ipswich, drew 1-1 in the Champions League, lost 4-1 against City, won 1-0 against Tottenham, beat Chelsea 2-1 in the Cup, drew 1-1 against United, drew 1-1 to Leicester, who for some reason is in the Premier League, even though I'm pretty sure it was meant to be like Hull, I think, or Ipswich. One of them. Well, no, Ipswich is there, so it should have been Hull. But, as you know, we've reached January 1st, so we're going to, before we spin the wheel and all that palaver, we're going to go and see how we're doing in competitions and how the team's looking. So, going into the new year, this is how we're lining up. And if I'm being honest, we're playing well, but if I can get the chance to buy any players, I'd want to upgrade that left back position. But yeah, we're looking okay-ish. But yeah, let's move on to the Carabao Cup. So in the Carabao Cup, we are in the semi-finals against Millwall. Wow, Millwall's on a run. In the FA Cup, we are still in the round of 3, and our next match is due to take place this month against Everton. So hopefully we can have a good run in the FA Cup too. But for the most important one, let's go see how we're doing in the Premier League. At the top with 14 wins, 4 draws and 1 loss. Which, that means up until December when we versed Man City and we lost 4-1, we was undefeated. Like, do you know how crazy that is? Wow. But with that being said, let's go see how everyone else is doing in the table. So it looks bang average. No surprise with Tottenham being that low. Everton. They're in the mud. Coventry just outside of the relegation zone. You know what? I'm excited to see how from 15th downwards shapes out, because it's very like tight with like the numbers there. But as I said, it is January 1st, so it's time to spin the wheel for the 7th time. So, for the 7th spin, we are going to get... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So it says Holstein 11 for sale. But it doesn't say accept. So could I potentially reject the offers? So I'm going to put the Holstein 11 for sale now, but I'm just going to reject. If anyone buys, or attempts to buy my players, I'm just going to reject it, if I'm being honest. I can't believe we're having to put our whole starting 11 for sale. If I'm being honest, if I get someone coming for David Raya, I might sell him because we've got Mike Penders, but that's another story. Oh my god. This is not him. This is not promising, man. Who? Eze's my left winger, ain't he? Saka. Oh my god. Man. So we have put the whole starting 11 for sale. hopefully, hopefully no one buys my players on that release clause. But yeah, let's move on. Up against Newcastle United, can we get a win? We go 1-1, and could this potentially be the dip of our season with Arsenal? Because a lot of players are now for sale. So are the morale gonna go down? We just have to wait and see. So I've changed my mind. The starting 11 is for sale, but if I get any offers, I'm gonna put my price. If they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, they don't. That's their issue. And the Crystal Palace manager has decided to reject Declan Rice's bid of 140 million. I don't think that's too badly priced, if I'm being honest. We are now up against Leeds, who are in 14th position. We surely should get a win here. And oh my god, this is where the decline of the season comes. How have we lost 3-2 to Leeds? And United have rejected our £60 million offer. But I'm not gonna lie, for a good minute there, I thought, I thought Jurrien Timber was gonna be our first sale, honestly. Have come in for Victor Gyökeres. Hopefully, they don't accept. And Pep Guardiola has rejected a £100 million offer for Gyökeres. I know you might be thinking, oh, this and that, you're not doing it properly. But they can still accept it. Some clubs might think, oh yeah, you know what, we'll pay that. So I don't want to hear no bitching. So in the third round of the FA Cup, we come up against Everton. I'm pretty sure they're still in the relegation zone in the league, but can we cause them to drop their morale even further in the FA Cup? And oh my god, we've just scrape a win. What is going on this second half of the season? Ooh, Manager of the Year award. Okay. Well, Mikel Arteta gets Manager of the Year award, but technically it's me because I'm controlling him. But yeah, I'm guessed. Got Manager of the Year. Come on. So we come up against Millwall. We're at Millwall Stadium in the semi-finals. Yeah, the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. If we lose here, I'm going to be very disappointed, but we should win. Comfortable 3-0 win. So we come up against Nottingham Forest. Can we beat them once again? Nope, we get a draw. What is going on in this second half of the season? We are playing like dog shit. I hate to break it, but United have come back and said, yeah, cool, we'll pay 140 million. We're gonna have to accept it, ain't we? Oh, this has gone to shit. I can't believe we've just put. Oh my god. It's all gone to shit. Fucking Brighton have accepted a £100 million offer for Gyökeres. I mean, I don't think he's done much for us, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. This Christian Nordgaard guy didn't want to fucking accept a contract, so fuck him, he can go. We have come up against Porto in the league phase in the Champions League. I was about to say FA Cup for some reason. So far, no one has departed the team, so this could potentially be our very last game with Declan Rice and Gyökeres, which is unfortunately sad news. And we have drawn 1-1, and Saka scored on the 40th minute for us. So unfortunately, we are saying goodbye to Declan Rice for 140 million to Man United. So, with the departure of Declan Rice, we've now got Marino in midfield and Vieira on the bench. It just don't look the same now in the midfield. But it is what it is. Let's get on with the video. And we are saying goodbye to Victor Gyökeres to Brighton for 100 million. So, with the departure of Gyökeres, we have now got Jesus on the bench and Havertz up front. Fuck this video, man. This video started off so fucking well, and it's gone to shit. I've lost my main striker and my main fucking midfielder. Oh, Lord. So, some good news. Jurrien Timber and David Raya, both their transfers to Chelsea and Tottenham have broken down, so they won't be going anywhere. They're coming up against Liverpool, but we have a red card on Odegaard, so let's just see how this goes, man. Oh my god, and we've lost 2-0. We've lost 2-0. Oh. Jeez. And even more good news, Gabriel's and Saka's transfers have also broken down. So, for now, they won't be going anywhere. We also come up against 24th place Ajax in the Champions League. We should get a win, but with the departure of Rice and Gyökeres, let's just see how this goes. 3-1 win. Nice. Eze with the brace and Saka with the single goal. Oh, and it gets worse. Aston Villa have accepted 45 million for Calafiori. Fuck it, accept. Oh, this season is just about to get a hell of a lot worse. How did I go practically unbeaten in the first half of the season to dropping down to second? Damn. And we come up against a very poor side of Leicester City, who currently sits 17th, but can we still win? Oh my god, we drew 1-1. We drew 1-1. We drew 1-1. Oh, this has gone to shit. And we are saying goodbye to Calafiori for 45 million to Aston Villa. For fuck's sake, it just gets worse. Chelsea have now accepted 115 million for Gabriel. Football teams have too much money. And of course, Man City have accepted our £50 million transfer target for Eze, so we are most likely going to be saying goodbye to Eze. For fuck's sake, we're losing all our main players. I knew this would happen, and we have said goodbye to Eze. If I'm being honest, if I finish top 10 now, that's good enough for me, honestly. With the departure of Martinelli, Eze, Declan Rice, Gyökeres, Calafiori, and Gabriel, this is how we are lining up. That's how we're lining up, actually. We went from like a dominant team to like a team that's probably going to get a Conference League football now. It's not good. But we are at the 1st of February. Hopefully, somehow, with the spin of the wheel, we can get some sort of luck on our side. If I'm being honest, I don't think there's anything on this wheel that could make me smile right now. So, let's just see what we get. No. I'm gonna have an 8. How did I go from having an 89 and like an 88 rated centre back duo to now an 83 and a 79? Fuck me. It is what it is. I can't believe I'm having to do this. My best centre back. I was an 89 and an 89 partnership. Oh my god. Release player. There you go. We have released Saliba. We have reached the 1st of March and somehow we are at the top of the table still. Somehow. But let's go see how the month of February went for us. Ooh, I like it. Got a 1-1 draw in the cup against Millwall. We got a 3-2 win against City, a 2-1 win against Ipswich, 2-0 win in a cup against Cardiff, 1-0 against Brighton, and 3-1 against Everton. So when we've got a strong ass team, we can't beat Man City. But when we've got an absolute dog shit team, we can beat them. What the fuck? But time to spin that wheel. So even though I got released your best centre back last time, it weren't that month weren't the worst. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Sell all reserves. Obviously, we're in March. We can't sell them, so we're just gonna release them. Who's even in my reserves? So we are having to get rid of Ochoa, Kepa, Hine, Nelson, and Copley. Release. 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 Who else is in there? Nelson. Release. Let me just go back and double check. That's everyone. Yep, we have no more reserves. Oh, this has gone to absolute shit. So we have reached April 1st. We're still in the FA Cup, as you can see. But let's go see how the month of March went. We beat Sunderland 2-0. We won 2-1 in the cup against Liverpool. We won technically 4-3 on aggregate in the Champions League. We beat Bournemouth 2-1 in the league and we lost 2-0 in the cup against Tottenham. So, with that being said, please, I can't get like another release your best centre back or some shit like that. We have spun the wheel. And we've got sell first XI keeper, so first team keeper. Again, we're in April, we can't sell them, so we're gonna have to release. And we have released David Raya from the team. So, with that being done, we now have Mike Penders in goal. And this is how we are lining up. Oh, this is a shit show at its finest. We have come up against Aston Villa at home in the FA Cup. Can we see another win? Okay. I thought you said we had to forfeit then. I'm going to say, wow! And we have won 3-1, which we love to see. Especially with our first choice keeper gone. So we come up against Bayern Munich in the knockout stages. We beat them before, but that was when we had a strong team. So if I can get a draw in this one, that's fine by me. Yep, that's fine. And we still get a 3-1 win with Havertz getting a brace and Martinelli scoring to make it 3-1. Officially a North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham. We are at home, and I expect nothing but a win. Light work. Marino, then Skelly, then Martinelli. Skelly Martinelli. Bars. So we are in the second leg away from home at Bayern Munich. And I just realized this is a quarterfinals and we're already 3-1 up. So can we just keep it a 0-0 or can we at least get a win? I didn't like the fact that we lost that. But overall, on aggregate, we won 4-3. So we are gonna take it. 6-5, 4-2. I'm fucked. So our next match is against last place in the table, Coventry City. Surely we should be getting a win here. And we have lost. And if you guys have watched the Coventry rebuild that I've done, you already know Haji Rat's a goalman. So, yeah, they had 2 shots and they scored both, and we had 6 and scored 1. What the fuck? We are currently 3rd place, and we're coming up against 6th place United, who stole Declan Rice off me. So we need to prove a point and get all 3 points in this match. And we draw 0-0. We are in the FA Cup and we are taking on Fulham at home. Surely there should be 3 points in the bag. We've gone to extra time, unfortunately, but we have managed to secure a 4-2 win over Fulham that puts us in the next round of the FA Cup. So we are in the final of the FA Cup with Crystal Palace. So we are in the semi-finals for a first leg at home against Manchester City. If we can get a win here, it will put us off to a very strong start. And we are going into the second leg, unfortunately, 2-0 down. Let's spin that wheel. Buy a new keeper. Great. So, my theory is here, yeah. Do I go for a normal keeper or do I go for someone who's a free agent? Let's just search and see what we can find. What we have decided to bring in is no other than Gianluigi Donnarumma. But again, I know he's a big, massive step up, but he won't be in the video anyway because he don't come until the start of next season, and it's only a season-long video. So we have reached the end of the season, but let's go and have a look on how this last month went. So, as you can see, we beat Aston Villa 2-0 in the league, drew 2-2 to City in the Champions League. We beat Brentford 4-3, lost 3-1 to Chelsea in the league, won 1-0 against Palace in the Cup, won 1-0 against Palace in the league, and beat Fulham 2-1 in the league. But is that enough to win us any silverware this season? So in the Champions League, we lost 4-2 on aggregate to Man City. Yeah, with the second half of the season hasn't been the best, so let's go check the Carabao Cup. In the Carabao Cup, oh my god, we lost 2-0 to Tottenham in the final of the Carabao Cup. No! Did we win it? At least we won the FA Cup. We won the FA Cup 1-0 against Crystal Palace, so that is 1 out of what, 1-4 so far. And we finished second in the table. If we didn't get that loss against Chelsea, we would have won the Premier League. But, you know, for how our season took a drastic change in the second half, I will take second all day long. But let's go see how the rest of the table done. So, it looks quite average at the moment. Looks quite average. And Everton, Ipswich and Coventry are going down. How did Leicester survive? They were awful. But hey, let's check the stats. So we're now going to check the stats. For the top goal scorer, where did Bukayo Saka with 18 goals in 38. With the assists, we are nowhere to be seen. Okay, clean sheets. Mike Penders, 3 clean sheets and 8. It's not terrible. Like he didn't get much play time. Yellow cards, are we in this? Probably. Yep. Martin Odegaard with 4 yellow cards in 34 matches. Red cards, we're definitely in this. Oh no, Gabriel went to... Haha, makes sense. Right, average rating. Gabriel Martinelli on a 7.4 in 15 appearances. Quite solid, quite solid. Bukayo Saka on a 7.3 in 38. Solid. Can't believe Gyökeres left and Rice and whoever else. But yeah. That's been it for the video, guys. If you like the video and you'd like seeing me get absolutely demolished in the second half of the season, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.